enter.
Ebenezer Scrooge, awake and come forth.
He obeyed. It was his own room, there was no doubt about that, but it had undergone a surprising transformation. It was as Christmas-a-sight as old Scrooge has ever seen.
Do you recognize this place, these people?
Why, it is the humble abode of my servant, Bob Cratchit. See how happy everybody is and how the children are laughing about the table. While Mrs. Cratchit sets the feast before them. That, sir, is Bob Cratchit and his son, Tiny Tim. Notice his tiny crutch and his helpless limbs being supported by an iron frame. How tenderly his father holds him.
Here you are. Thank you, my dear. Oh, thank you. Why, the marriage of roast goose, sage, and onion stuffing a la Cratchit, one of the modern culinary miracles of our day, renowned throughout the length and breadth of Camden Town. Well done. And look at this, my dear. Who do we have here but the carol-singing Cratchits? Newly returned from their triumphant musical debut from Euston Park and Camden Road.
How did you do, Tiny Tim? 10 pence, a penny. Well done! You too, Peter.
That's right. At only 8 years of age, young Master Timothy Cratchit is the newest millionaire in the vast Cratchit empire. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if I may steal a moment of your precious time, thank you. I ask that we raise our glass and toast to the two men whose industry and generosity have made tonight's sumptuous Christmas repast possible. That would be Timothy Cratchit and Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Mr. Scrooge!
Oh.
What are you trying to do? Ruin our Christmas?
Well, my dear, his money did pay for this goose.
No, your money paid for the goose, my dear.
Oh, yes, but he gave me the money for it.
Because you earned it, my love. Believe me, 15 shillings a week, and I penny raise in 8 years.
Mother Cratchit, the children. Hey, Christmas!
It needs to be Christmas Day for me to raise my glass to stingy old miser like you.
Mother Cratchit.
You know it's true, Mr. Cratchit. Nobody knows better than you, my poor love.
Oh, well then, children, my love, to Christmas.
Children? Raise a glass to your father for the love and the happiness that he brings us. To Tiny Tim for the health that he gives. And, thanks to your father, I shall even raise my glass to that old miser, Mr. Scrooge. Long life to him and to us all. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Tell me, Spirit, will Tiny Tim live?
I see a vacant seat in the porch chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If these shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
Oh, no, say that is not true, kind Spirit. Say that he will live to be spared.
Why so? If he be like to die, then he'd better do it, and decrease the surplus population. Man, if man you be in heart, will you decide what man shall live, what man shall die? It may be in the sight of heaven you are more worthless and less fit to live than millions like this poor man's child.
It is truth you speak.
I leave you. My life upon this globe is very brief.
Are spirits' lives so short?
Mine ends tonight at midnight. Hark, the time draws near. I go, but another comes.
Who are these children?
They are yours. They are man's. They cling to me, appealing for their fathers. This boy is ignorance. This girl is want. Beware of them both, but especially beware this boy. For on his brow doom is written, unless the writing be erased.
Have they no refuge, no resource?
Are there no prisons? Are there no workhouses?
In the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come, ghost of the future, Scrooge feared this specter more than any specter he had seen.
I know your purpose is to do me good, and I hope to be another man from what I was, and I am prepared to do this with a thankful heart. Will you not speak to me, Spirit? I pray, lead on.
Acceding to Scrooge's wish, the ghost of Christmas yet to come conducted him for the second time to the house of his poor clerk, and found Mrs. Cratchit and all the little Cratchits seated still as statues around the fireplace. Tiny Tim, was nowhere to be seen. As they watched, the door opened and Bob Cratchit entered warily. They all greeted him, eager to bear him comfort and give him fresh tea from the hob. After a while, he placed his arm around his wife and calling his children together.
I wish you could have seen the place where he lay. How green it is, my dear. I really feel it would have done you some good. But don't worry, you'll see it often. I promised him we'd go walking there on Sundays. Oh, God, my tiny Tim. Oh, my Tim.
Don't be sorrowful, Robert. Here's where all the angels go. And we would be happy and gay this Christmas. He would have us.
Yeah, yes, children. Of course we must. We must be happier and closer than ever.
Never, Father, never. No, Father.
But I know, children, that when we think of young Tiny Tim and how gentle and how mild he is, and, well, we must remember him always, and no matter however or whenever we part, to always remember poor Tiny Tim.
Never, Father, never. I am happy for us all.
And I too. And this shall be a Merry Christmas.
Once again, the silent ghost of Christmas yet to come beckoned Scrooge to follow, first leading him past the window of his old counting house, that he might look in. Scrooge hastened to see